one of my last questions is, how is your relationship with Suge, or if you even have one?
We don't even have a relationship.
Okay.
You know, after I left, it wasn't on great terms when, you know, he didn't fuck with me, I didn't fuck with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he had too much. I think that the world was coming down on him at that time.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying he was a fucking saint or nothing like that either. You know, but, you know, people, his whole company was getting seized and shit like that. You know, he was working with other people. I wasn't happy with the records not coming out. I put my heart and soul into all that shit. If all those records would have came out at the time that I made those records,
right?
You know, Darren Vegas is up here. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was crazy. You know, so anyway, I don't have a relationship with them. If I sat down with them right now, we'd probably talk and laugh and talk about bullshit. I don't know. You know, who knows?
Do you see at all? Let me give a big shout out to Doughboy Tony.
He's one of my new artists that I'm working with right now.
Yes. Let me tell you something. First of all, when I saw him driving that white truck, what the fuck's a 15-year-old kid driving this big ass truck? Because he got a baby face, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When he's 60 years old, he's going to be the 60s.
That's how Little G was too. He still looks young.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's good for artists. That's what I tell him, bro. That's a fucking blessing to look young. Because, you know, for some reason, if you're in hip hop, you can't grow old and still do music for some reason, which is fucking ridiculous. Because rock stars are fucking.
Yeah, and it's only hip hop.
It's fucked up. It shouldn't be like that. I think shit might start changing.
I mean, because you got Rolling Stones still singing "Start Me Up."
Yeah.
Okay, you should have been started up a fucking long time ago, homie.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're still singing that shit.
And people love to go watch them.
I know.
So, you know, hip hop needs to change in certain aspects. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna announce that I'm a little buzzed.
Yeah, good.
So,
good.
anyways.
This tequila's bomb.
And she's laughing. Yeah. Don't laugh at me.
I gotta say a quick shout out to my wife Arcelia and my son Hunter and Dylan, and my homeboy Rude Dog in Mexico. He can't come back, but he was with me through a lot of those meetings with Suge, and when shit went down, he had my back right there.
Oh yeah. For some putazos.
Yeah, no, he didn't play. He's from San Ana. No, I'm good. And you know, another thing, I don't know if we're winding down, but I wanted to say a shout out to Matt Mauser, who's a good friend of mine, and his daughter Penny. I was producing for Kobe Bryant right before he passed.
Share that, please. Please share that. I'm gonna take another little sip, and I'm gonna get a little buzzed. And after this, we're gonna go inside, and I'm gonna crash.
All right.
So go ahead.
I was doing music with Kobe.
How did you meet him, please?
Through my buddy Matt.
Okay.
He met Kobe through their daughters played basketball together.
Okay.
So my buddy Matt is a phenomenal songwriter and singer. He has a group called the Tijuana Dogs. And him and Kobe became great friends. And his wife and Kobe coached basketball together for their teams.
Yeah.
So Kobe heard about me and asked if I would do some beats for him for his podcast shows, the Punies. And he had a lot of other shit that he was doing that people don't know about, that dude did not retire like a normal person. And he had his hands in a lot of stuff. I started doing some beats for him. He was paying me through, you know, we hadn't met yet. Then he called me to the studio one day. We worked for about 8 hours, and he sat in there with me as I'm producing music for his shows. And it seemed like he just loved every minute of it. You know, he sat in the director's chair with a bottle of wine as I'm making beats, you know, with Matt and the guitar player Dave and a couple other guys. The keyboard player for the Dodgers was there. Oh shit.
We're good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Keyboard player for the Dodgers was one of the guys in there. And
so if you don't give me the right answers,
so anyway, that's how we built a relationship. And he had wanted to pulled me to the side, like, look, I want to work on some hip hop plays for Broadway and opera type things, and I want you to produce it with me. And I was like, fuck, I'm in. You know what I mean? This is Kobe. You know. So anyway, my good buddy Matt, his wife was on the helicopter with Kobe when it crashed, and it was a devastating moment. And he's a good friend of mine. And anyway, his daughter's song dropped today. We had wrote a song, me and him with his daughter. They did a duet together. She had a show the night that the helicopter crashed with him that was sold out at the Bryant Improv. She was supposed to be on that helicopter too. And because she was performing that night, he said, I don't want you to go to the game. I'd rather you just save yourself for the show tonight. And so she was supposed to be on that helicopter too, and wasn't. and her single came out today.
Wow.
Sorry, I get a little choked up. Wow. But anyway, I just wanted to give them a shout out because they're going through all this Corona stuff with us too. But they lost his wife and the mother of their kids, and so I just wanted to say, you know, go check out Mount Mauser and Penny's new song on YouTube. It dropped today and stuff, and he's a phenomenal singer. It's not hip hop or anything like that. It's more pop for kids, her stuff, and his stuff is, you know, he wrote a song called Lost about the whole situation and stuff. But you know,
let me say this. One thing is about Kobe Bryant, just that whole accident. It had the whole world.
It impacted the whole world, dude.
It fucked up the whole world because it was still, even now, it's still unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know,
I couldn't believe it.
You know,
I was in the studio and I was like, dude, I hope his wife wasn't on the plane or the helicopter with him too. Yeah. You know, that's such a huge loss for all the families in there.
Yeah. You know, there was this one family that posted something on Facebook. I'm on Facebook and on Instagram. And this one family took a family picture at the Staples Center when everybody was gathering. And they said, the caption was, Kobe Bryant was a part of our family. And I'll be honest with you, I think not just Mexican, but every Latino family felt the same.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I think the whole world felt the same.
Yeah.
Because we grew up pretty much watching him, you know, an amazing person, and much love, much respect to, you know, everybody who lost loved ones, you know, may they rest in peace. So,
yeah.
Anyways, brother, well, listen, we come to our time, and any other shout outs you want to give?
My little brother Angel, it's his birthday today. I want to say happy birthday to him. He's in New Orleans. He moved out there to work on houses and stuff.
Okay.
And all the artists that I'm working with right now, a lot of dope as artists right now. Lottie the G, Doughboy Tony, Slay Guns, Steve Gotti, Richie Rich, just at Baldacci. We got in the studio and did some stuff together. He's another guy that I think could really blow up right now too.
Dope.
And his documentary is coming out on the 10th, I think.
And I had him. Much love to Baldacci and Shady.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Cool. The good people right there. And just all the artists that I'm working with, just be on the lookout for them. I'm probably producing about 200 songs a year right now. Shit. Which is I'm back to my death row days, but producing for this new generation right now. So
now, if I ever call you and I tell you, I just want to come by and hang out, don't ever deny me, my brother.
I would never. I'm so glad what you're doing right now.
Thank you.
For the hip hop community and stuff. And I watched the show and I was like, this is the guy I got to go talk to.
You know what's funny?
Because I don't like to go do interviews.
When you said that, I was like, okay, I hope he allows me to interview him.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and say this, you guys.